Jesse Engel finished runner-up in 2009 and 2010 at the Junior National Championships.
Palm Harbor, Florida. First, we have a two-time Engle Open winner. This gentleman won many of our John's Northeast 9-ball tour events. Mr. Mike Davis, his opponent. From Coatesville, Pennsylvania, he's a former junior world champ. Two-time Pennsylvania State 8-ball champ. Joey DePietro. Good luck, guys. Table 10. Came all the way from Mexico. This is his first time here at Stone. He's sponsored by the Massey Hybrid Hughes and Luna Azul Williams. Having a great tournament. Ruben Bautista. His opponent is from Comac, New York. He is one of our sponsors as well. He's the owner-operator of poolofthenet.com as well as founder of East Coast Pool Tours Facebook page. Played at a rack of billiards in West Hempstead. We'll have another stop there March 31st and April 1st. Well, the schedule's up front. We have Ralf Souquet. Good luck. April 11th. Gulf, Ontario, Canada. This is her second time here at Turning Stone. She's having a great tournament. She's a WPBA ranked player, two-time junior world player. She's just a kid too. Canadian champ, Brittany Ryan. Good luck. Her opponent is a past winner on our tour from Northfield, Vermont, sponsored by Sam Sarah Custom Fuel, Dave Fernandez. Kingston, Ontario, Canada. His first time here. Hey, all right. His first time here at Turning Stone in 1999, runner-up on the Vision Tour 2001, Katrina's Tour Grand Finale champ, Jason Boyer. His opponent. Had a second place finish here not too long ago. He is also in the 2009-2010 won the New York City Championship. In 2008, Steve Mizrack champion, sponsored by Pizzo 180, Mr. Q's 2 in Atlanta, Georgia, and Hampton Clothing, Gaffney, South Carolina, Stevie Moore. Good luck. 13, number 13, from Avon, New York, his second time here, and many 8-9-ball tournament wins in his career. Russ Philp, his opponent, had a high finish here not too long ago, a 5th place finish at Turning Stone. He's also many high finishes on our tour as well. Oscar Bonilla. On 14, from Redwood, Pennsylvania, another first timer here at Turning Stone. Up and coming young player played, sponsored by the pool room he owns, Steel City Billiards in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Shane Jackson, his opponent from Bloomfield, New Jersey. He's a house pro at Amsterdam Billiards in New York City. Another tour regular, Chris Lynch. Okay, from Preston, Ontario, Canada. He's a regular here at Turning Stone as well as most of our Johnson events where this is part of the state. Walter Sidlowski, his opponent, another gentleman who's been only here a couple of times, but impressive the way he plays. He's a 6-time national amateur champ, and he's a former Minnesota State champ from Hudson, Wisconsin, Brian Recke. Okay, down here on 16, last but not least, from London, England, all the way from London to play in this tournament. He's sponsored by Poison Billiards. He's a former World Pool Masters champ, former Moscone Cup team member. He is a former 10-ball interval, is it 10-ball interpool open champion, Raj Manta. And his opponent from Oakville, New York, another regular on our tour, played on a rack of billiards in West Hempstead, Mike Dunn. Good luck. Okay, our match on table 3 is still in progress.
Hi, welcome to the Turning Stone Hotel and Casino in Verona, New York. I'm Danny DiLiberto for Akistats Video Productions. We're going to bring you what I think is a stellar match, and I say we, with my partner Al Leone. We're going to have Jesse Engels and Ralf Souquet, and this is the 18th Turning Stone Casino. They're getting ready to lag. Of course, Ralf Souquet just got inducted into BCA Hall of Fame. Look at this lag. Oh, Ralph won it. Well, the lag in 9-ball, especially a race to 9, is not as big as a lag in straight pool because if you lose a lag in straight pool, you might never shoot again. But in 9-ball, you figure to get plenty of opportunities. But not with this guy, Ralf Souquet. You better play well or you're not going to get many. Look at him. He's got his game face on. A gentleman always, and he looks like a poker player. He never shows emotion.
Mechanics always the same, just the same way of his approach.
Right. He's got the best fundamentals of anybody.
Besides being a straight pool player also.
Yeah, he does do that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he's a good player.
in fact, I believe he won that straight pool tournament down in Manhattan. About 7 years or maybe even 10. Time flies by. Down in one of the hotels, I can't remember the name of it, but I believe Ralph did come out the victor in that one. Yeah.
Well, when he first started coming to tournaments, he was like a sucker that you wanted to draw, but not anymore. And he was quite heavier. You know, he treats this like a sport that it is. He works out, he's trim all the time, and ready to play for days if he has to. When you beat him, he's not helping you. You got to beat him. He ain't going to give you anything.
And also was a member of the European Mosconi Cup team.
Yep, that just won.
Yeah.
Just a great player, great guy. Great guy. He's one of my favorites.
Looks like a 2-9 combination coming up here, Danny. Being a straight pool player that he is. Should have no problem unless the 2 goes.
The 2 is shaky. I wouldn't do it, but the 9, if it's froze, it's a tougher shot. No, it's a little off the rail, which makes it easier if you play that combination. But you still want to get close to it. Now, he's going to have to miss the 5, 1 rail, and then go back close to the 2. And that's exactly what he's doing. He got pretty good here. He got pretty good. Can't shoot the 2 because the 2 doesn't have a lot of room. So he's trying to make, see where the 9 is? When it's a little off the rail like that, it's a much easier shot because you got, not much, it's a pretty good shot here.
He's got to play the speed. Yeah, he's got to play the speed.
He's going to make this. He's going to make this.
Don't
Frozen,
blink.
it would be a tough shot.
Don't
see what
blink.
I mean?
There you go.
He hit rail first and made it. Now, if that 9 was frozen and you hit rail first, it's not going to go. So Ralph has an easy first game.
Ralf Souquet drawing first blood, leading in this match 1-0 over Jesse Engel. This is a race to 9.
Ralf Souquet, a lot of times he looks like he's meditating. See it? He'll even close his eyes like he's doing. Billy and Cardona and I said, we're sure he's meditating, this guy.
Just plain focusing. Just
Yep.
He doesn't see anybody else. It's just him and that table.
Besides him being such a great player and a gentleman, the thing I admire about him is he has not lost intensity over the years, and he travels all over the world to every tournament. You would think by now he would get bored and lose a little fire, but not Ralph.
Nice break.
Look, he made a few. Well, he's got a little bit of a shot on the 2. It's not a gimme, but I'm sure he's going to shoot it. He doesn't have to. I mean, if he thinks position is tough, he could play a safe here very easily.
Between the 4-6 there, just come off the rail.
Even if you hit the 2 straight on and stick, the 2 is going to go way to the right. He's not shooting it. He's playing safe. Yeah, good idea. And he's going to try to get him close to those balls.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It leaked out. It isn't like
You know,
Engels has got a good shot, but he could have been snookered. So he's got a shot to at least hit the ball.
he'll
I
be
don't-
shooting from the second floor, though. He's jacked up over the 6 ball here. Not your easiest shot unless he's got a little piece of that cue.
I'm not sure he's going to shoot it. You're calling him shooting the ball? I'm not sure he's going to shoot it.
Well, even to play it safe, he's still jacked up over that 6, I believe.
Yeah, but he's close to the ball. It isn't like it's out in the middle of the table where he can't reach. He'll hit the two. I mean, he'll hit the cue ball pretty solid. He's looking at shooting the ball. I don't know him that well, so I don't know if he's aggressive or if he's a safe player. We're
Well,
going to find out here.
He's got the no fear gear on. You know, when you're that young, you got the no fear gear on. Now, if he does happen to foul the 6 ball, if he does not follow through with the shot and stops and tells Ralph about it, Ralph has the option to put it back where he thinks it was.
Yeah, but if you happen to hit the 6, you're going to hit the cue ball, and it'll be a definite foul. He's shooting at this. The 3 goes in the side, so he might go 2 rails right to the 3 if he makes it, which he didn't. He fell on the 3, but unfortunately, he did not make the 2. So Ralph has a shot here that's almost free. He cuts it to the right.
Slide cue ball across table, yeah.
And if he misses it, he figures the snooker, Jesse. But I don't think he's planning on missing it. It goes in a couple places. It goes in either corner. I don't know which one he's going to shoot it in.
I think he's looks like he's lining up to shoot it in the upper left-hand corner and possibly play the 3 either in the side or follow up with it and play the 3 in the lower corner.
Well, the 2 in the right-hand corner is free. Free, I mean, you're not going to sell out if you miss it. If he misses this, he's going to sell out.
Miss, he didn't. He split the drawers.
He didn't plan to miss it. He thinks Miss is an unmarried girl's first name.
He's right.
Who is?
Ralph.
He's right. He sure is right. He's usually right. Tough man to beat. It went a little further than he wanted to, but I don't think that's going to bother him. Very deliberate player.
You know, he can do a lot of things your regular 9-ball or 10-ball player can't because of his straight pool experience. You know, the touch of just moving that cue ball just a few inches to the left or to the right, where other players like to draw it back and use reverse and hold things up. See, just that slight touch.
Perfect. Look at this. He's got the right angle to go right to the 6. Draw the ball softly. Yeah. I think Engels is going to be looking at a 2-0 deficit. Perfect control.
Talking about a deficit, you had mentioned that Ralf Souquet probably travels more than the President of the United States
Yep.
to go to these tournaments.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
does
you know,
travel quite a bit.
but he doesn't travel on Air Force One. Not yet.
Well, here you go. Ralph on the verge of going up 2 games here.
Yeah. Tough man to get behind with because he's not going to give you anything. It doesn't matter if he's winning 8-0. He's not going to take a chance.
Right.
Serious player.
There you have it. Ralf Souquet jumping out to a 2-0 lead over Jesse Engel.
As you see, folks, this is the 18th Turning Stone tournament. It doesn't mean 18 years, but it's their 18th tournament. And it's getting bigger and bigger. This one has all the great players in the world. And we got Earl Strickland on the next table playing Johnny Archer. Can you see a score there?
With my eyes, I'm lucky I can see in front of me here. No, I can't. We just got confirmation that Earl is leading 3-0 over Johnny Archer on that table in the background there. As you look at Ralf Souquet kind of meditating.
Yeah, he does that. He does that.
Nine ball taking a ride, almost went into the side pocket.
Just missed. But he, other than that, he didn't make a thing.
Well, he did make something.
Did he?
Yeah, he lined up a shot for Jesse to come to the table and possibly make the one.
Well, Jesse, take advantage of this shot. He'll have the 2 in the side if he makes this. Maybe in the corner if he can roll it softly enough. Well, he got it in the corner. Pretty straight, too. Just shoot, stick right there.
The problem is the 4 ball doesn't go past the 6.
But it goes in the side.
Well, either
I
the
think,
side or
maybe
the
not.
upper corner.
Yeah, it goes in the other corner. Yeah, I don't think he has it in the side. The 7's got him. Does it go by the 6?
No, it doesn't go by the 6.
Okay.
From my point of view, anyway.
But it's a little difficulty.
For those of you that are watching this match here, it's a good way to learn from that, which you were just viewing. These players play 2 and sometimes 3 balls ahead of the next ball in rotation, looking for the angles.
Well, if the 4 doesn't go by the 6 or the 7, he got a little problem here. But actually, where does the 4 go? Does it go past the 9?
I think it goes past the 9, but now he's looking at the 4-8 combination. Maybe he's going to look to follow this up.
Well, I can tell you something a little more creative. He can shoot the 3 off the 8 and go 1 rail and then play the 4 right in the side.
Yeah.
That's a little bit advanced.
Yeah, getting the 8 ball out of the equation.
Yeah, then you can go right to the 4 in the side. That's what he did, folks.
Just got to get the 8 back out of the way.
That's exactly what he did. Boy, I'm playing good.
Oh, you played good all the time.
Oh, thank you.
Now just come back about an inch or 2 and try to get straight on the 5.
That's what he'll do. Perfect control. That's what you got to do when you get behind. Just get up and try to win them one at a time. Play this rack like it's the game rack. Don't even think about the score, which wasn't way out of it anyway. 2-0's not too bad. I like that hit. Oh, he's got a little work to do. Can he miss the 9 again? He can go 3 rails to the 8 and the side, but he's got to miss that 9. I don't know. Can he hit the 7 full enough to hold it for the 8? Or does he have to go 3 rails?
Looks like he can hold it.
Yeah, if it's full enough, he can do that. Yeah, I think he is. Well, he's going to have to go and hit a rail, I think. I don't think he can hold it this time. I think he's going to have to go to the end rail and back. No problem for a player, but that's what he's going to do.
anywhere in the middle of the table, but it looks like he's going to spin up just a little more and get a better shot at a 9.
Yeah.
There it is. Nice speed control.
Very good out. Very solid, good out.
Okay, Jesse puts a bead up on his side of the scoreboard. We now have a match that's scored 2-1. Ralf Souquet over Jesse Engel.
So far, both players are playing perfect. Well, that's what we expected with this match.
Well, you can play perfect and lose.
I've done that many times.
Sure.
Which comes to an Irving Crane story. When I first went to a tournament in '63, I got friendly with Irving Crane. And he said, "Neighbor, you could play." He said, "When it's your shot, play the balls, and when it's your turn to win, you'll win." And I saw that over the years. I played real good and didn't win. And I played mediocre and won because of just what Irving said. Play the balls, and when it's your turn, you're going to win. Don't worry about the score or who are you playing. The guy in the chair can't beat you. Okay.
This is breaking from the box.
2 ball. Where are you, 1? There you are. Oh, look at this layout. Looks like the 3 to the, well, the 3 to the 4 could be a little tricky here.
Yeah, he'll play the combination. He'll
Well-
get straight in if he can. Get straight in as possible on this 3 and come down table as close to the 3 as possible so he can line it.
You think the 2-7 are straight in, or is there a little bit of a cut?
I think that's the 4-7. It looks like it's
Oh, okay,
on.
it's the 4-7, but yeah, it's on. The 1 to the 3, it has to be straight in to control the ball. He's going to try to get a little closer.
Oh, he didn't have enough room in there to get down that close.
No, he didn't. He's fine because the 3 is hanging, but easier control if you're closer to the 3. So he was looking to see if you could cut the 4 in. I think the combination's a little off. He could lose the 4 ball on the combination. So therefore, he didn't even mess with it. But I don't know if he got there. I don't think he can cut this in. You think he could?
No, he can't cut this in. It looks like the piece of the 6 ball is blocking the shot. He can spin it.
But he went that way just because the 4-7 wasn't straight in, so he could have lost the 4. So if he can hit this on the nose, he has a good safe.
It's either he can spin it, fire it into the 4, and leave the cue ball right there, or play 1 or 2 rails and try to kick the 4 out.
He's kicking the 2 rails and going to cut it after the second rail.
Just wants to thin it to bring the cue ball back up table.
It's exactly what he did.
Now Ralph's going to put him in jail here.
That was a very knowledgeable kick, though. You know,
Yeah,
hitting
just-
that 2 rails and thin.
Yeah.
Good shot. Yeah, Ralph,
Thank you. I shoot pretty good from here.
Yeah, Ralph is going to, like you said, try to go behind that ball, shoot this straight on, and try to snooker him.
Oop.
Oh, he
Weak
lost the
there.
cue ball a little.
And the 4 ball.
Oh, yeah. Well, the 4 was going to go there, but he didn't control Whitey. A rare bad shot by Ralf Souquet. Because now, even though it's a mile away, the thing about it is, if you make it, you're going to have position. So, you know, you're rewarded by making this ball.
Just concentrate on making this ball because this is not the easiest shot.
No, if he had to do something special, it would be tougher. But now he only has to cinch it.
Gonna roll it. Watch
Let's
it.
see if he does it. Solid shot. Solid shot, and he got the perfect angle on the 5 to go to the 6. This is the winner's bracket. I think this is their second match, right? They've won one each.
I believe so.
He got good.
Yep, this is their second match.
And it's the second day of the tournament. Tournament ends Sunday. A lot of matches left. Good shot. He got the angle to go to the 8. Now it really doesn't matter where you want to get perfect, but if you don't, you still have a chance to go from the 8 to the 9 no matter where you go.
He'd like to have that angle, just to shoot the 8 into the side pocket and just drift down for the 9. But if he winds up with it in the corner, just draw back a little bit. I think he's going to elect to play it in the side.
I think that's natural. See if he has the great speed for it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Missed the 7, thinking about the position.
He didn't cut it. He wanted to roll it in, and he didn't cut it. You know, he might have, but...
That ball could have skidded. I'm not sure.
Well, he knows if it did. You know, when you shoot, you know you hit it good. But I'll tell you the truth, I don't think he did. I think he was trying to roll it to hold it perfectly for the 8, and he missed the ball.
In any case, Ralph jumps out of his seat looking to take advantage of that mistake. And like you said in the beginning, Ralph will make you pay for any mistake.
Oh, yeah, you can't give this guy extra chances. You got to win every game you get a chance, or else he'll kill you.
And he comes with the right angle on the 8 to come down for the 9 ball.
So instead of 2-2, we're going to have 3-1.
Instead of Desmond, we're going to have 3-1. Danny, what a pleasure talking to you in the booth.
You heard of Desmond Tutu?
Yeah. You heard of sleeping in the street? Okay, 3-1. Ralf Souquet leads over Jesse Engel here at the Turning Stone Classic 18. This is a tournament at the Turning Stone Resort and Casino in Verona, New York.
Meanwhile, over there, every time I look, Earl is shooting. So he must be at 5 or 6 now.
From here, it looks like 4-0. Don't take my word for it. I don't have that confirmed. But Earl just put up another one. Earl definitely has 5. I can see that from here. 5-0. We just got confirmation. Earl is over Johnny Archer.
This would be a big win for Earl. Anytime you play Archer in the second round and you get rid of him, it's helping your chances to win the tournament. Because the loser's side, you got to win so many more matches, you know. Double elimination, so you're not really out of it if you lose a match. But tough to win when it's only the second round and you get on the loser side.
Yeah,
128 players. You got to win about 10 matches to win it now from here.
If Johnny Archer gets knocked over to the loser's side,
Yes.
he's dangerous on the loser's side, that's for sure.
He's dangerous on the winner's side,
Yes,
too.
but I'm just saying if he does get knocked over there. Meanwhile, Ralf Souquet smashes the pack, just makes noise.
And he's getting, look at this. This is called, what is it called?
Cosmo?
No, he didn't make a ball.
Yeah, but
The
Jesse's
other
coming to the
guy
table with a
has
shot.
Cosmo. Well, Jesse, forget what you did last inning and try to win this game. Yeah, he didn't need me to say try to win this game because he's going to try to win this game. It's like you said, he's young, fresh, wants to be the best player in the world. Oh, he undershot that a hair, but he's okay. Yeah, he's fine. I really don't see any problems here. 5, he has to fall on the 5. If he falls on the 5, I think this game is in the books.
Yeah, 5 looks like key shot.
Yeah.
Just getting from the 4 to the 5.
Well, you know what the problem here is? He can't get the right angle to just go one rail past the 7 and 8, although he's trying to do something like that. Now what?
Looks like he's going to be forced to play the 5 up table.
Oh, boy. That's brutal. But, like you say, he's forced to do it. I don't see... He can't hit the 4 full enough, I don't think, to draw it to the side rail, so might have to shoot your shot. But he's got to get perfect on that 5.
Kind of straight so he can follow up for the 6, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to get perfect. I don't know. This table is new cloth. It's fast. Might be tough to cut this in and get that angle you're talking about. And I'm looking over there again. Earl's shooting
I
again.
don't think he can hit it with enough reverse to hold it up. He's just going to play the 5 in the upper corner.
I don't know if he can hit it that soft. He's going to have to crawl it in. That's what he did. And he's still got a funny angle
But he's got enough angle
to go forward.
to go forward up there for the 6. Yeah.
He's got to have to spin with a little right-hand English to go forward. He didn't get the angle to just go straight at it to the 6. So he's going to have to finesse it with some right-hand English to go long. He looks like he's doing, well, he's going to do that. But I don't think he did it.
Missed the
Besides
5.
missing the 5, he didn't fall on the 6. So Ralph will make him pay for that one.
Ralph is going to have a nickname as the Punisher instead of the Kaiser in this match. Because he's going to punish Jesse for that mistake.
Like he did the other time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse is not having a good match so far.
Well, he wound up on the wrong side of that 4
Right.
ball.
Well, I thought it was a thin hit to try to control it, soft enough to get straight in on the 5, and then he didn't hit the 5 real good anyway. So Earl is winning 6-0 over there.
Yep.
He got a perfect angle on the 6 to go to the 7 in the side. Nothing short of a miracle will get Engel to the table in this particular game.
See that touch? Just holding the cue ball up there.
Only trouble now is he's got to hit the 8. Now, do you roll it and brush the 8, or do you stroke it and billiard the 8 towards the far corner? Just a little more work to it, that's all. I'd rather be at the table, but it didn't turn out real good. I think he's got to
Just
knock
nudge
the
it.
8 to the other pocket. See how funny it can go? This is not ideal. You know, he's close to the ball, but had he fell on the 7 perfectly, it would have been tic-tac-toe. Now he's going to have to draw the ball one rail, try to get almost where he is now on the 9. No problem. He made it look easy. Folks, that wasn't as easy as it looked, believe me. Perfect control of everything.
Ralf Souquet leading this match 4-1 over Jesse Engel. Jesse making mistakes towards the end of the runs is costing him game after game.
Yeah.
And Ralph is just obliged to...
Tough guy to beat, getting behind. And he's definitely behind now.
And we just had confirmation of the Earl Strickland-Johnny Archer match that Earl Strickland now leads 7-0 over Johnny Archer.
Wow. Yeah, I think Archer's in trouble over there. I don't know, but he's a great player, and he doesn't give up. Oh, Earl doesn't like the rack over there. He's looking. Yeah, he didn't like it. And he's letting Archer re-rack. I think that's cruel, but I always was a sucker like that. If I'm winning 7-0, I don't care where they rack them. I'm going to break them. You know, this is cold-blooded. But
You're talking about Earl.
yeah,
Not saying that he's a bad person.
he's a great competitor.
He likes to play the game, and he just wants to play the game the way it's supposed to be played. The way he thinks it's supposed to be played. Ralf Souquet set to break here. There's the 9-ball leaking towards the corner. It's
It
in the
not only
hole.
leaked, it went. And he made the 1 also. Uh-oh.
Ralf Souquet now leading in this match, I believe 5-1, if I'm not mistaken.
It's right, 5-1. Engels is falling further in the hole.
Well, it just goes to show you, you get out of line on that 4-ball, you missed that 7-ball, whether it was a skid or not, it was still a missed ball. Just mistakes when you're playing a caliber of player like Ralf Souquet that you cannot make. You cannot afford to make any.
Beat Ralph, you got to play perfect.
Earl just had a shot. He had to jack up and pop it in, and he's dancing back to get his playing cue. Earl's having fun over there on that table with
Yeah.
Johnny Archer.
Yeah, it's always fun winning 7-0 against a great player.
I think he likes the music at the casino. Ralf Souquet set here to break in Game 7. The cue ball hanging up in the corner, and the 2-ball looks like it's going to have a little effect here towards that 1.
Right, this is funny. The guy breaks, runs out, breaks, makes the 9. Now he doesn't make a ball, and you're snookered.
Murphy's Law. When it rains, it pours.
The balls are very fickle. But also, I found out over the years, if you're playing good, they're going to roll for you. And if you're playing bad, you're not going to get a roll at all.
This is true. And you know what? If Jesse would have made the 7 or made the 4, it could have turned things around here. It could have turned the rolls around. He would have been breaking. But, that's all water under the bridge. He's trying to stay calm. He doesn't look like he's taking the heat. I'm sure he's feeling it.
Well, he knows he's not going to the electric chair if he loses. So he's having fun. Here, I think you kick lightly and try to go behind the 2. Hit about a third of the 1, you go right behind the 2 on the rail. No, he pushed. I don't like this push. I'll bet you Ralph doesn't give it back. I'll bet he shoots my shot. Yeah, Earl, once again, we haven't seen Johnny at the table.
No, Johnny's been sitting in his chair, just behaving himself. Earl's keeping him there as much as possible. And Earl,
8-0.
like Danny just said, is on the verge of going to the hill against Johnny Archer.
Amazing. Amazing. Look at Earl. What's he doing? What's that all about?
It's one of the dance moves. He likes the
He's
music.
dancing. He's waving his hands. Oh, boy.
So Earl Strickland is on the hill. Ralph kicked the 1-ball out, but he might have left a piece of it.
Yeah, but I don't like his end of shooting the 1. He might make the 9 here. The 9 might be a billiard here. I think you got to pop at it and try to get a win.
Try to get the tide to change a little bit.
Yeah, he's not going to make the 1 and fall on the 2 very easily. So I think you go right ahead, pop the 1 in, and play the billiard on the 9. It looks pretty good. he's going to at least come close.
Well, he's sizing it up, but if it's not going to be makeable, he will not even attempt it. He can just feather this.
Well, the game is getting desperate for him, so I like popping the 1 in and playing the 9.
Sometimes when you're down and it's desperate and you go out and you're making a move like that and you miss it, and Murphy's Law is going on at the same time, what usually happens is you wind up hanging up the 9 in the jaws and the 1 just moving over, setting up a billiard or a
let's see what
combination for the
happens
other
here.
guy.
It's close to a billiard. I could see that. But close is not good enough, except like you said, in hand grenades.
You got to roll.
Not yet, Billy.
You made a mistake. I was Billy the Kid years ago.
No, Billy and Cardona. He always says, oh, he got lucky. He didn't
Well,
get lucky yet. The other guy's still at the table.
Well, Ralph can't. He doesn't have any vision of a straight shot right towards the 1 is
It
what I
doesn't
mean.
matter. I promise you he'll hit it 2 rails. And anything can happen when he hits it. I think he'll hit it. He's going 1 rail the other way. I like the 2 rail because something else can happen. In other words, if he happens to kick this 1 in, he's not going to have a shot on the 2. But 2 rails at it, he's going the right direction.
Yeah. Well,
He
he's gonna
knows
size it.
this,
Yeah.
too. He knows this. And he does make great decisions. That's what he's looking at. He's trying to see where to hit that rail to go 2 rails at that 1.
2 rails, or he's trying to 3 rail this?
Well, he might hit the 3rd rail, but the big part is 2 rails.
I don't know if he has enough angle to get behind that 9 and come back out
Oh,
2
yes,
rails.
he does.
Spinning it? Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Can't tell from here, but I guess he does. Here he goes.
Yeah, he'll hit this ball.
Earl Strickland now shooting the 8 ball to take that game 9-0. Johnny Archer concedes. Earl Strickland wins and raises his hands up in the air and
He's
fist pumps
dancing.
and dances. He's going nuts down there, as you can see.
But what happened with Ralph? I didn't see the shot. He missed it totally?
Yeah, I didn't catch it.
We
I'm
were
sorry,
watching
folks.
Earl win 9-0, folks. That was pretty important.
I will tell you this about Earl. He's elected not to be on the stream table right now, but as we gear down in the
I didn't
tournament,
want to say that, folks. I didn't want to say that because it's robbing you of watching a good match. So I wasn't going to say that. But Al did.
as the tournament winds down and it gets down closer to the final 16s, we have confirmation that Earl will play on the stream table. So we will keep you updated on that. You know, he has his ways of playing the game.
Well, can he reverse this a little? Where does the 3 go except the side? He did reverse it, but he got funny. Oh, he's got all kinds of obstructions here. I don't know. Can he hit it full enough to go 1 rail to the 4?
I don't think so.
Well, one thing about it, if you wait long enough, you'll find out if he could.
Looks like he's going to draw it behind the 8 and come back either 2 rails
No,
back out for
I
the 4.
think he can hit it full enough. But the whole problem is, where do you get on the 4 to get to the 5?
He's going to drag this behind the 8 ball.
He's not playing the shot?
Yeah, he's playing the shot, but he's coming around table for the 4, going around the 8.
Oh, he might hit something. Oh, pretty good hit. Pretty good hit. Still going to be tough getting on the 5.
Still tough just making the 4 ball.
No, he's got a pretty good shot on the 4. It's just he's going to have to draw 1 rail and play the 5 in that corner pocket past the 9. I think. Yeah, try to get straight in on that 5.
I mean, it's makeable, but who would want to shoot this when you're down this far in a match?
Do you
know?
have a choice? He doesn't have a choice.
Absolutely not.
He's going to draw out 1 rail and try to get to that 5.
I think he's going to wind up in trouble on the 5.
Well, it depends how good he hits it. Well, the 5 doesn't pass, and I don't know about shooting the 5-8 combination. Can you control the 5? It's going to bank towards the side pocket where the 7 is. Tough. He's got to control 3 things here. The 5, the 8, and the cue ball.
Yeah. It's not asking too much, is it?
Especially he's losing what? 5-1?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a little tougher shot.
Instead of just going after the shot because there's a possible combination, why not just play a safe out of here?
Well, the thing is, tough to play safes when you're 4 behind. You're not going to win 4 games at once. But it is the right logic. Make believe you're playing 1 game at a time. But it is a tricky situation. First of all, the 8 is not a gimme. Second of all, where's the 5 going? And third of all, where's the cue ball going? Tricky shot. He could play safe. It looks like he can roll this and freeze him on the 8. But when you're losing, especially when you're young, you want to win some games quick. At least that's how I felt when I was younger. But the younger players now are way more mature than I was.
Yeah, he's pretty well seasoned. He's been playing around. You know, he's been in a lot of tournaments. He knows that he has to settle down and just roll this up and play safe unless he's seeing something we don't. He's going for a combination, it looks like.
Oh, I don't like his end of this, but we'll find out shortly.
Watch the cue ball here.
Watch all 3 of them. Oh, he banked it. He double-crossed
There
this.
goes the cue
He
ball right in
banked
the
the
drain.
cue ball, too. I'll tell you what, that was a pretty good hit. He banked the ball rather than do all that stuff I was talking about. He
No
only
justice for a good shot.
No justice. Except when you banked it, you got to figure out where the cue ball's going. You know, tough to do, and he didn't do it. I mean, you know, he's going to go behind 6-1 now. Tall order. Tall order. He might have to hit the end rail now. He got a little thin on this ball. Not that it's a problem, but he got a little thin.
Look at
no,
the
he
touch.
killed it. Beautiful. Beautiful hit.
Ralf Souquet about to fire this 5 ball right at us here in the booth. And does drop the 9 ball. It's now 6-1 Ralf Souquet over Jesse Engel. This is a race to 9. We are at the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. What a spectacular tournament and venue. Look at Ralph, Danny, just sitting there the same way he was sitting there since rack 1.
That's how he is, I'm telling you. I learned to do that when I was playing a slow player because I couldn't stand to see a good player play slow. So I didn't watch. I let someone call me when it was my inning. Look at him.
Yeah.
If you just walked in and you didn't see the score, could you tell if he's winning or losing?
Absolutely not, but you can tell he's focused on something.
On his bottle of water.
You know, it looks like he's watching, you remember television years ago when it turned to snow and everything went off the air? It looks like Ralph's just staring into space, like into nothing.
Do you know what that snow is?
Snow?
That's proteins flying around from the Big Bang yet. And the television picks it up. I'm telling you, you might not want to hear it to people out there if they're not interested in physics, but a big percentage of that snow on the screen is proteins or protons flying around from the Big Bang start 12 billion years ago. You were only a kid, Al.
Yeah. Well, I came around to life when they invented dirt.
Well, he made a ball, and he's got the one. What ball flew in? The two?
I don't know. We were talking about things flying around, protons and stuff. I lost contact with it. The 2 ball is down, and Ralph does have a shot on the 1 ball.
Yeah. The 3 to the 4, if I were playing him, that would be the only thing I could pull to go wrong.
And that's not much that can go wrong there.
No.
All he has to do is wind up on the 3 ball here and get on that 4, like you said, and
Well, he needs the right angle on the 3 to go to the 4.
yeah, just play it into the side pocket.
You don't want to think about playing the combination 3-9.
No, not at all. He's going to play this 3 into the side pocket with the angle just to go back up table for the 4.
He's playing it.
He needs to, or draw it back.
He
if
got
he winds
pretty
up too
good
straight.
here. He got good.
Good shot.
He got good. I don't like Engel's chances of shooting this game either.
Ralph just playing a perfect set so far.
Well, that's what I tell people to do. Watch Ralf Souquet play, and you'll see how to play the game properly. And he definitely has great fundamentals. You'll never see him jump up or let go of the bridge. Total control of everything. He's got to go 2 rails now to the 6. See what kind of speed. Look at the way they are sitting. If he gets there, look at the 7 and 8 to the 9. And if he gets there, I said, he got there.
Yeah.
And he even got the angle to get closer to the 7. Not that he needed to.
This should be a stop, shop, and go right here.
No, he's going to get a little closer to the 7. I don't think he's going to stop there. He's going to go about another foot closer to the 7.
Yeah, he wants to get straighter so he can just stop on the 7.
See it?
Yep.
He got closer. Ralf Souquet is performing some surgery, because I like calling him the surgeon. And he is a surgeon.
Being the surgeon, calling him the surgeon, you mean getting in and out of racks and like the mechanics of
performing an operation like this.
Yeah.
He is operating on Engels.
Mr. Ralf Souquet taking no prisoners here, now leading 7-1.
Jesse Engel, to win this match, has to beat Ralf Souquet 8-1 right now. Yeah. Boy, that's a tall order.
That's like throwing a snowball through the sun and letting it come out the other side. But he can make it look respectable, or try to get there. He's not. He has no give up in him. You know, he's going to pound away at it if he gets a chance. But Ralph's doing the best he can to keep Jesse in his corner.
And look at him. Look at him.
I think, well, how old is Jesse? 20 years old, maybe? 19, 20 years old?
Oh, he's got to be older than that. I know Ralph is 42. Engel's got to be in his early, I'm not sure. So
early 20s, right?
Yeah. He's young, I know that.
And he's, you know, you can see that he's seasoned. He's just in his relaxed state of mind. You know, you would expect some 20-year-olds just to be red hot and slamming the butt of their cue when they miss a ball.
Well, once again, Ralph didn't make a ball.
He's got professionalism written all over him, this young man here.
He's definitely got to play safe.
I think he can cut this.
You think so?
Yeah, use finesse and just bring the cue ball down.
You
Either
think
one or
you
two
can
rails.
go past the side pocket to the 2? I don't
Two's down
think
here
so.
by the 9.
I know it, but he's got to miss the side pocket. I don't know if he can do this.
Just play the middle diamond by the,
I don't know.
one diamond up. There you go.
Well, he
Slide
missed the
across.
side pocket.
Perfect.
Well, good. Don't give up. Win
Well,
all
now
the
if
games
now
you
he
could.
might have a billiard.
No, he ain't going to play the billiard.
He might here.
I don't think so.
You know, to make it a quick game, at least get another beat up. He might.
Yeah, the balls are pretty out in the open. He's going to do it. You're right, but I don't like this. This is missable.
I don't like
care.
it either. But if it's on,
It's missable.
and
Not
it,
that way.
it was on. And Jesse Engel taking advantage. And what I like about that is he makes it a quick game.
Yeah.
Maybe Ralph won't notice the bead going across right now.
Well, Jesse just has to win game by game now.
There you have it. Ralf Souquet leads this match 7-2 over Jesse Engel. We are racing to 9. This is good experience for Jesse, by the way. You know, playing
yeah,
champion
yeah,
like this.
Yeah, it is.
Ralf Souquet having a little problem with the one ball, freezing up. Ralph says we're good to go. Let's see what Jesse says.
Well, if a guy like Ralph took that much care to rack him, I would have confidence that it's a good rack.
Absolutely. All right, Jesse Engel needs a B&R here. Making things look respectable. He's got to make a ball first.
Which he didn't. Oh, boy. Well, the 1 to the 2 to the 3 is a little funny. He needs to get right where the cue ball is now on the 2 to get to the 3.
And he can do that, but he's got to miss that 7 ball.
Oh,
It's
he'll
tough
miss
to
the
come out
7.
sharp.
I mean, you know, you got to miss the 7 or you can't even think of getting where he is now. I don't think the 7's going to enter unless he draws at 1 rail and still doesn't enter. He could go 2 rails or 1 rail.
He still has to lean over all these balls at the lower part of the table, too. He's looking to spin it out 2 rails sharp.
Yeah. Center ball with a little right-hand English. He knows where he has to go. He did none of that.
Hit it with reverse to hold it up, to play the 2 into the side pocket
Oh, I don't like this.
at all.
That's a funny angle here.
No pun intended.
I'm surprised he did that.
Yeah.
I really am. You can't shoot this in the side and go to the 3.
He's looking straight down the rail.
He wants to go all the way to the corner. Oh, I don't like
And
this.
finesse the cue ball.
I don't like this.
Played with extreme left-hand English.
Yeah, I don't care for this shot.
With speed.
But he does. But I didn't think he could get on the 3 real well anyway. You know, he made the ball, but I think his mistake was the way he shot the 1.
Well, he hit that 2 ball a little too hard, too. But now he's got to pay for it. And he's going to make Jesse pay for it by locking Jesse up behind somewhere.
Well, he can't hit it straight on because it's going to hit the 9. And he can't reach it real well.
Slow rolling it. Trying to get that white ball behind the stack.
He did it. He did it. Played a dirty shot.
A lot of funny things happen here when you're kicking 2 rails into this 3 ball. You got the 9 sitting there. You got the possibility of getting behind the 3 and scratching. You get the possibility of making the 3 ball and staying there for the 4.
Well, that shot he shot a little while ago, 2 rails, and he fanned the 4 thinly. That's what he's got again.
That's what he's looking at. The only thing is, he has very little room for that cue ball to escape this time.
He might be playing a billiard on the 9 with speed. Well, he hit the ball anyway, but I don't think he's going to like it very much. Yeah, he's done, at least this game. It stopped pretty good for Ralf.
Here comes that touch that I keep talking about. Watch the touch that Ralf uses on this cue ball just to stay down here for the 4.
Yeah, he's going to hit it full and draw it a hair. Don't want to be over the 6.
That's all. Very little movement, staying right here.
Yeah.
I believe Ralf is still playing a perfect game. I don't think he missed the ball, did he?
He's playing very well. Well, he missed that position. But other than that, perfect. He's got the angle now that he can play the 5 in the side, go to the side rail, and go 1 rail to the 6. Ralf is in danger of getting on the hill here.
Right back out to the center of the table, leaving an angle just to hold up the cue ball for the 7.
Perfect. He got perfect. Perfect. Perfection.
Just roll up, shoot the 9 in the opposite corner pocket. And Mr. Souquet
He's going to get on the hill.
will be firing at Jesse from the hill. There you have it. Ralf Souquet reaching the hill first.
8-2. Well, if you were playing football, Engel only needs a touchdown.
Look at Ralf in his chair right now. He's been that way since the opening leg. This time he had his eyes closed. He won't have them closed looking at this, that's for sure.
See, even though he's on the hill, he's going to check that rack.
That's good. Absolutely good. Discipline. You know what's the old story? Don't fix something that's not broken. Keep the rhythm.
Made noise again. Well, he's got to try to get on the 2-8 combination.
Yeah, he's got a little problem here just pocketing the 1.
Well, that goes up the corner, and the cue ball's going the right direction towards the 7. That's where you want to go.
You know, you're down 8-2. This 1 ball looks like the size of a beach ball, and the pocket looks like the size of a hole in a needle right now.
Don't get over the tough now, because the cue ball's going to go forward a little. I don't think he can. I don't think he can make the 2-8 and keep the 2 for a shot. I think he's going forward, and he'll get out of line a little bit. Let's see what he's doing.
Just concentrating on making the 8 ball.
Not going to get on the 2 very easily here.
Gonna have to push the 2. Yeah.
Get it? He didn't have a shot to control the 2 here.
Yeah, shooting over the ball made it a lot
Well,
more difficult.
Do you shoot this up the corner now and bet the game? Or do you play
He's
safe?
got to go for it.
He's got to go for it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, getting to the 3 is tricky too. You know, that 4 is in the way. He made it.
He escaped the 6
He
ball.
made it. Made a good shot. It's a good shot when you're losing 8-2. It's a good shot when you're not losing 8-2. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, I guess 110%. Uh-oh.
That was not so good.
What's
He's
good?
on the,
The
well,
only-
he's all right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go
That's
ahead.
okay. No, just because the 5 is hanging, so he should be okay. Anywhere on the table except for behind the 6 ball would be fine.
Good shot. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking at 2 Mrs. Santa Clauses just walked in. 2 beautiful girls dressed as Santa Claus.
Hey, Jesse is going to put another bead up on his side now.
Hey, I've seen worse things happen than this to win the match yet. You know, he's at the table.
Well, he had 2 of those good shots in the beginning of this game right here. You know, the 1 ball and the 2 ball.
Yep.
Plus, get on the 3 ball. And he's there. And Jesse Engel has no give up in him. Now trails in this match 8-3. We are racing to 9.
There they are. Mrs. Santa Claus. But look who they're with. Jerry Forsythe. What's going on now? Hello, they're waving to you out there. Merry Christmas to all of you. Good, I'm glad we're showing them.
Ralf Souquet having some difficulty here freezing the one ball up again.
It's funny how a table will change. You know, sometimes it racks perfect the whole night. All of a sudden, they're apparently falling away from tight.
Hey, Danny, wave to everybody out there.
Hey, look at that. Who are those two?
Those are the two guys sitting in the booth across
Oh,
the way.
yeah, look at that. That's not me. That's gray hair. Oh, I got gray hair, don't I?
No, that's me.
Look at that guy. Oh, don't show me that, man. It's the only time I know I'm old is when I look at myself. Son of a gun.
They say the camera puts 10 pounds on you. How many cameras they got on me?
Well, as soon as you have the baby, you'll be thin again.
Here we go. Jesse Engel set to break here. No give up in him. Let's see if he can get a B and R out of this.
Made the end ball. Made another ball on the side. Where are you? One. There you are. Get out of the way. Two. Or whatever ball that is.
That's the two. The four went in the side pocket.
Okay.
You're right.
Tough. This is what happens when the other guy's on the hill.
Now, wait a minute. Tough. Tough because the two balls in the position it is, or because of the shot on the one?
No, we're going to give him the one because he made a shot like that rack.
That's what I
last
was
rack
about
on
to
the
say.
two. But how do you fall on the two here? You're gambling on snookering yourself, and you're hanging. You know, you're done if you lose this game.
Do you just pop the rock and leave it right there behind the three ball and just...
Maybe, but still, eventually, it's going to be tough to get on the
like,
two.
Looks like he's going for the shot.
Yeah, he wants to shoot.
Unless he's going to play safe behind the nine.
No, he
No,
played safe
Playing
behind
safe
the three.
three.
Good shot. Very good shot. Well, Ralph either has to massay it a little around the three into the rail or two rail the cue ball. Well, anyway, no matter what happens, that two makes it a little tough to run out.
Well, you got to... If Jesse gets ball in hand, let's say Ralph don't hit this, which is more than unlikely, but if you get ball in hand, all Jesse has to do is play the cue ball out there and favor the right side of the table. He can spin that two ball in without even affecting the nine.
Yeah.
Being that the three ball is up table like that.
Maybe.
But
It's all maybe.
It's maybes, and Ralph's going to hit this one ball, I believe, with no problem.
Okay, now you can bank the one and go right into the nine with the cue ball.
And he did bank the six ball last time, but he wound up also scratching on the bank shot.
Yeah, I think he can bank this and just go right into the nine. And if you miss it, you're not in big danger of selling out. I think it's just natural. Bank it, you're going right at that nine.
He's either banking it or playing safe.
No, he's banking it. He sees a chance to win free, and he did, but he missed the ball. But he got to the two very easily. Now, what does Ralph do? The one is tough enough, let alone having the two. Do you roll this in softly
Tough shot.
And take the two cut?
Tough shot in any position. But rolling in would be the option.
Yeah, he'll have a cut on the two if he makes the one. Everything is different if you're both on the hill. You know, this is a lot easier when you're on the hill and the other guy needs six. It shouldn't be.
You know, Ralph doesn't want to let anybody back at the table, even if they have 0. So he, you know,
He's right. You know why? Because this is how he eats,
Yeah.
playing pool. I like rolling this in, taking the cut, and that's what he's doing, but
Tough shot.
he missed it badly. Okay, Jesse, what do you do now? You bank it now, you're going to be further away from the 2.
I say you play the left side of the 1 ball and bring the cue ball back down where the 9 is.
Good shot, Al. Good shot. Maybe I don't want to play you.
I only play good from here. Kind of looks like what he was sizing up, but I'm not sure. There you have a look at the XVIII studio.
I remember I was talking to Don Willis one time, and I said, wouldn't it be nice if we could put some kind of meter on their brain and see what they're thinking? And he said, yeah, they're thinking of girls and Coca-Cola. Yeah, cut it and go behind the 9 2 rails. That's it. Even if you leave a shot, it's going to be tough to get to the 2, especially if you're on the end rail.
Right.
Uh-oh, he looks like he's winding up to shoot it. I think this is a bad decision.
No, I think he's playing it safe like we were just
You think so?
describing.
I
Yeah.
think he's winding up to shoot it.
You're
What do
absolutely
you
right.
think now?
I think he's going to wind up safe behind the 5 ball.
Behind something? No, he got perfect. I don't know. If
Do you
he
think
did.
so?
Nah, I don't know for sure. I know he might have a shot on this too.
On the monitor, it looks like he,
He
did
does.
get perfect.
He did get good.
After making that 1, everything's simple from here.
Well,
Nice
he's got
shot.
the wrong angle on the 3 to go to the 5. Don't forget, you don't want anything difficult now. The other guy's on the hill. So he's got a funny angle here. And the reason for the funny angle is the 5 to the 7 could be real tricky because that 9 is in the path of the 5. Let's see what he decides to do. I mean, we already know that he decided he wants to shoot here. He wants to go down swinging.
Well, he has no options from here.
He's got to go 3
Ralph
rails.
is on the hill. He's going to go 3 rails, come
Too
back
hard,
out.
too hard, too hard. Much too hard. Now what? We know he's got to play it safe now. Could he possibly cut this in and go to the 7?
Well, he's not
Very
cutting it in
thin
the
hit.
side, that's for sure.
No, in the corner.
He's got a shot up at the corner, but gee whiz. I wouldn't want to be shooting that when somebody else is on the hill.
Yeah. It's not somebody else. It's Ralf Souquet.
Wow. Whether anybody's on the hill, I wouldn't want to shoot that. It looks like he's going to try to stick the cue ball back by the 9. But
Well, he
fooled
better
us
get
last
him.
time.
He better get him because it's a tough shot. Yeah,
Blocking
he
the
didn't
8.
even want to mess with the 9. He just wanted to get the 5 where he got it.
What a nice shot.
It's a great shot.
Ralph looking to go in 2 rails, possibly get behind the 5 with the right speed and letting the cue ball drift behind the 7 somehow.
I don't think so.
You think he's possibly thinning it and bringing the cue ball back down towards the 9 here?
I don't think he could thin it either. I think he's got a kick, but I don't think he's trying what you said,
To get
go
behind
behind
the 7?
Oh, awful tough. Speed, direction. I don't think so. He hit the 5 first. It was close, but he hit it.
Watch the 9. He hit 3 balls out of 4 on the table in that one
He
shot.
did.
Leaving Jesse a shot on the 5 and another chance for him to put up another bead.
Yeah. If he pops this in, 7 to the 8, gets you to the 9. Good hit. That is a very good shot. Very good shot.
Three rails back out. He's going to watch his speed here. He's going to overrun it.
He got to the side is what he got to, which is fine.
Cutting it in the side, just holding up the cue ball. Shooting a 9 into the
Draw it
corner.
to the end rail. That's what you got to do. Well, I'll tell you what. This young man is feeling like he could still win.
And now puts another bead up to make his total 4. Ralf Souquet still at 8 on the hill.
However, here,
Hey, that rack went pretty smooth. All
they
right.
wrecked. They wrecked. Jesse's got it mindset to win one at a time now.
Jesse can't believe how smooth that rack went. He had a double check. All right. Back in the action. Ralf Souquet at 8.
He's
Jesse
actually
Engle at 4.
breaking them better than Ralph. Ralph wasn't making balls. This kid is. The end ball flew in a few times. The wing ball.
One ball into the
Something
side
went in.
pocket. 2 ball coming down to the 9.
Well, he's got a shot on it, but he's going to have to go up and down back to the 3.
Yep. In his position, you got to take the shot.
You do. You do. Again, you don't want to lose with a phony safe. This is precision, but it's the whole game here. If he can fall on the 3, there's no more problems. Oh, he didn't
He
get
wound
there.
up on the other side of the
He
3.
hit it too easy. He hit it too easy. Well, he can definitely hit the 3.
Is
Can
there a
he hit it?
billiard?
He could. He could play the 9 and bank the 3 to the end rail and play the 9. He does have that shot. Bank the 3 perpendicular to the end rail and billiard the 9 in softly. Of course, like we always say, a lot easier here. Ralf Souquet isn't on the hill against us.
He's going to play behind the 9.
No, I think he's playing the 9 and banking the 3. No, you're right. He went behind the 9. He did it very well, too. See, I got anxious for him. Yeah.
Well, the tide has changed here.
Yeah, well, this is how it works with this game of pool. Right now, Ralph thinks it's possible to lose 5 in a row now. It isn't like he thinks he's got it cinched.
That could be dangerous for you.
Yep. Here's a tough hit here. Very tough hit. Well, he's going to have to get a lot of right-hand spin on this because the angle is short.
Not an easy ball to
He's
hit.
gotta
It's out
go
there in
longer.
the open, Danny.
He hit it.
Nice
He
hit.
almost made it. Where are you going to stop? 3 in
Dead
the side?
in the side.
Yep.
Well, not dead in the side, but makeable.
Yep. If he shoots it in the side, he's going to have to go 3 rails to the 4.
That's what he's looking at. Going long rail, short rail, long rail, back out for the 4. He's looking at this 3 ball hard. Is he possibly thinking about banking it and just stopping the cue ball right there?
It is a possibility, and folks out there, you either can cinch the 3 with tough position or take a tougher shot on the 3 with automatic position. And that would be the bank.
If he's going to attempt to bank this, he's going to fire it at 9,000 miles an hour.
I don't think so. If he banks this, it wouldn't make sense to fire it.
Yeah, I like cutting the shot and going 3 rails and coming back out
Yeah,
myself.
well, you better miss the 5 too.
He should have no problem missing the 5. Just drag the cue ball right to like this
All right.
middle diamond.
We're going to find out shortly. He banked it.
Well, I guess the banks are open then.
Well, he might have. He has a cut on this. He has a cut on it. The speed is funny, though. Watch outside pocket. It looks like he's spinning this in. He's going to go long. Watch out for the side. Great shot, great speed.
Looks like he got there.
He did. Now he's got to get on the 7.
Well, he gets on the 7. It's all over, and the score would be 8-5.
Which
So,
is getting close to you can lose yet, Ralph. And he knows it. He's lost matches like this. He's won matches like this. Watch outside pocket.
uh-oh.
Yeah. I don't know if the 7 goes in both corners. But he has a pretty good save. He has a real good save. Bank the 7, perpendicular to the end rail, go forward. He's trying hard. This kid is trying hard.
There's no giving up in him, that's for sure. Is he going to play just a gutsy shot?
I
Or
don't
play
think so.
a shot to give yourself a chance to get back, being that Ralph's on the hill? I think you should try to play safe behind the 9-ball.
I think the main part is bank that 7 to the end rail. That's the main part. Getting behind the 9 is very difficult.
He's looking to back cut this, I think.
Well, he might hit the 9 one rail if he hits it. No, he's
No,
going
he's-
to play
he's gonna
my
play.
shot. And he
Trying
made the 9.
The billion on the 9, what we thought was going to happen in the last
Yep.
game. So Jesse Engel puts another beat up. The score is now 8-5, inching up closer to Ralf Souquet.
It's not a gimme yet. Good shot. And Ralph hasn't done anything wrong to let this guy back in the game.
The only thing that he did wrong was break and not drop a ball.
Well,
That's the only thing, which is
yeah.
not missing a shot. So he didn't do anything wrong whatsoever.
Yeah, the kid's out breaking him.
Now take a look at Jesse Engel sitting there. It looks like he's just
Yeah, he learned that from Ralph.
practicing. Ralph's teaching him too much this game.
Except he looked at people walking by. Ralph doesn't do that. So Ralph can write a book about sitting there numb looking.
Sure, it'll probably be about 2 pages long. Here we go. Ralph says it looks okay. Let's get the young gun eyes on it. Oh, using the light and shadow, finding
He doesn't like it.
it loose. I guess the one
Doesn't
ball.
like it. Well, Ralph's going to pull one of those move it with your finger. No, he didn't. He's going to have to put the rack on it.
Looks like the 1 and the 5 are not freezing up.
It could be the 5 and the 1 not freezing up.
Yeah. Why not move the 5 ball?
Like I said, a young man with patience, I would have told him, get out of the way, I want to break him.
Well, Ralph's not pulling any kind of move whatsoever here.
Oh, no,
That's
he's
just to
not.
make it
He's not
perfectly
that kind
clear.
of person.
Right.
He's a very honorable person.
Actually, he thought he had a good rack, and just using the light shadow, Jesse noticed that the 1 wasn't frozen to the 5. They both had to look at it a couple of times, so. Oh, there we go. Now we're moving the 5 ball. Now let's see what happens. Mr. Souquet says it is time to break the balls. Let's see what happens. He did move the 5 ball, switched it around with the 8, and it's frozen. The score is 8-5. Ralph is on the hill. But no give up. Jesse is still pounding away, creeping up on Ralph's coattails here.
He's only 3 behind now. Well, he didn't make a ball this time, but I don't think Ralph has a shot. Unless he wants to play one pocket and bank it to the end rail here. This pocket way down here. That does bank. I don't know if he could hit enough of it to play the combination. Does he want to roll it softly and try to get behind the 8 and 6?
Or just roll it to make the 8?
I don't know if he can make the 8. You're talking about a billiard. That's such a thin hit. I don't like his end of that.
Well, he's going to try something either to make a ball to keep Jesse sitting down or play a really jam up safe here.
I
Because
like
Jesse's
rolling
getting
it,
too close.
roll it, hit the one real thin on the left, and go into the 8 or the 6. I think that's what he's shooting. He's going to roll this and hit it thin. Very soft. No, he didn't. He didn't want to gamble on that. He just banked the one out in space. Good decision. Engel might be able to hit the one very thin. Maybe. At any rate, he knows he can't afford any mistakes.
Well, if he can thin the 1, he might be able to plant the cue ball behind the 4-7 with speed. But the thing is, you got to bring that 1 ball back out to give yourself more opportunity of not letting Ralph see it.
He's got a tough save. He's got a tough save.
All right, let's see what he does here. Oh, he can't see it. He's going 2 rails at it.
Why 2 rails? You can go 1 rail and hit it easily. Oh, I think this is a bad decision here. What if he misses everything? He could hit it 1 rail easily on the side rail. Oh, he's going to scratch.
And make the 1.
Yep. That could be
Lights out, yeah.
tutta finita.
Yep.
Well, we're going to see the surgeon operate now.
I don't see any difficulty here.
None at all.
You know, the 6 and 8 are on, and he's got pockets for every ball. Plus ball in hand to start out with.
He's trying to see where he wants to get on the 4 to get to the 5. Yeah, he doesn't want to run into the 9. This is trickier than you think. He's got to get just the right angle on the floor to go forward.
Unless he plays a 3-ball combination, which he
Oh, I
doesn't
don't
want
know.
to, but
I don't like that. I do not like that.
too many things that can go wrong there. But it looks like he might have to from this
Yeah,
angle.
you're right. There are no choices. Going to draw it one rail? Nope. He got to the combination. He got to it very well, but something could tie up here.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure the 5 and a 6 are going to tie up and be dead in the hole. Watch how slow Ralph hits this.
Well, this is the match right here. If he executes, he's going to be out. But I think funny things can happen here.
Unless he's going to hit it with a little speed and bring the 5 down to the side.
See what I mean? Funny things did happen. He does have a bank. You know, he could draw back and take the cut on the 6. That's not real bad.
Why, he can't cut this 5-ball in and just accept the shot from the center of the table on that 6? It's off
I
the
don't
rail.
know. He's going pretty far if he cuts it in because it's a thin hit. The cue ball's flying everywhere. I got to bank this. I got to bank this. You can hit it fuller and control the cue ball better. Yeah.
Looks like he might play it with a little reverse coming right out of this corner short. Just before the 9-ball.
Nah, I don't like that. If he's going to try to win here, he's got to bank this ball. Although the way he aimed just now, it looked like he was trying to cut it in. Tough position here. He's cutting it in all right.
Yeah, he's going to
Where-
straighten the cue ball
where
out
does
just before
Whitey
the
go?
9.
Oh, he played it perfectly.
Wow.
He played the wrong rail position, and that was great.
That might be a highlight shot of this
He made a
match
good shot.
right there.
He
What
made
a
a good
shot.
shot. Very, very educated shot there.
Not only that, that's a winning shot.
It's an educated winning shot. Oh, a little bit slow.
Seen that happen a bunch of times when
Yeah, we
a
got
player
work.
makes a great shot and comes back and
Oh, he hit it too easy.
gets a little short here.
What do you do now? I mean, you're going to try to draw
Bump it.
the ball past the 9?
I don't think he has
He
the
can
angle
go
to.
in the, yeah, he's got the angle, but the pocket shows up.
I think he go into the 9 here.
Well, he might hit the 9 right on the nose, and that won't be good. Now he's drawing the ball.
Yeah, he's drawing
Can
that
he hit
ball.
it full enough to draw it one rail without going near that pocket like that?
Just
good
perfect,
shot.
you mean?
Just like that? Well, I think Ralph's going to win this match.
Well, I'll tell you what. Don't take anything away from Jesse Engle. What a game he put
tried.
up.
He tried. He's a good young player, and he's gonna be better. You know, all you people in the game, you got to worry about this kid.
Ralf Souquet takes that match 9-5 over Jesse Engle.
Ralf Souquet advances.
Folks, stand by because
We're going to do a little interview with
With-
Ralf Souquet. It looks like Jerry Forsythe will do an interview.
in the studio, if you have never seen the studio before, you're in for a treat. There you see the tournament director and tournament owner of the Northeast Joss 9-ball tour, Mr. Mike Zuglin, on his job.
here comes Jerry Forsythe with Ralf Souquet. Going to do a little victory interview. Yeah, they're doing it over there against the wall. They're not going to do it here, but let's.
In the studio, in the back.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. There's going to be an interview here. Ralf Souquet right now is talking to Shane Van Boning, who also has won both of his first matches.
Couple of folks in the audience there going to sit down and watch Sean Wilkie practice on the stream table. Whether he's up on the stream table next or not, I don't know from this point, but Sean Wilkie will be practicing.
And who is that guy? Can we come with a name? Or are we going to just call him that guy? Who is he?
He's that guy. Agent 86.
There he is again, that guy. Yep.
So Sean
Anyway.
is yeah. And there you see Dave. He's the owner of Gallery Billiards down in Newburgh, New York.
Oh, I don't know him.
That's that guy.
That's another that guy.
Yeah, he's over there now.
That's a different that guy. Yep. Like you say, Sean Wilkie is practicing. He probably is playing on this table next. They're giggling in the background over there with the... Okay, look at Jerry Forsythe and Ralf Souquet. Who's got more?
Folks, we're gonna switch over to the studio. We got an interview about to take place with Ralf Souquet and Jerry Forsythe. Momentarily.
Yeah, we
Check one, check
we
two,
are in
check
the
three.
second day of this great tournament.
Started out with 128 players. Strong field, too.
Well, I noticed something funny that happened. A couple players who paid their entry fee didn't show up. One of them is Corey Duell. So what happened is I went and looked at the board, and he forfeited his first match, of course, for not being here, and they put him on the loser's side. And, of course, he was scheduled at 2, and, of course, he didn't show up.
Folks, we're going to switch right back over to the studio now. Jerry Forsythe and Ralf Souquet are standing by.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the XVIII TV News Desk. Studio here in Turning. Please join Ralf Souquet. He's taking down Jesse Engel 9-5.
What a pleasure.
Ralf Souquet has yet to taste anything close to defeat here at Turning Stone. He's going to be playing again later tonight. So we're going to wish him all the luck. And, play well, my friend. See you later tonight. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. We've got a lot more great pool for you tonight. Of course, we're talking about the costume computers, Simona's cloth. Yes, that's that one. And the tap lead system. Stay with us. We'll be right back. That's free for me. What do you want this, buddy? Okay.
Okay, we have a few matches going on. If you're playing at 6 o'clock, with the exception of tables 2, 3, and 15, please go to your tables immediately. Playing at 6 o'clock, the 6 o'clock round, with the exception of tables 2, 3, and 15, please go to your tables immediately. Try to schedule on those tables in the near vicinity as well.
Jimmy says no wood. Plus I gave you my emergency. Right? I thought I was home free. Well.